Has anybody seen it?
Have you seen the Book of Truth? No.
Does anybody see the Book of Truth?
The Book of Truth.
I don't see it anywhere.
Nothing over here.
Has anybody seen the Book of Truth? Princess Gwendolyn, have you seen the Book of Truth?
Nothing.
I don't see it anywhere.
What about over there?
That's not
Has anybody
the Book
looked
of
over there?
I looked over here. It's not there.
Oh, have you? Wait! I think I see it!
Where?
Did you find it?
Oh, no, nothing.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Albert.
That's okay, Princess Gwendolyn.
Oh.
It was just very... I'm so sorry, Eldrick. I know it was important to you. You had it more than any of us.
It's okay, my boy. Don't worry yet. It'll still turn up.
What is it, boy? I think George saw something. Did you see what happened to Albert's Book of Truth, George? Do any of you speak dragon?
No.
Unfortunately not.
I thought I did, but I guess it was just my imagination again.
Hello there, everybody. Why do you guys all look so down in the dumps?
Unfortunately, Albert lost the Book of Truth that I gave him.
It was here on the bench earlier, but now it's gone.
I'm sorry, that is a pity. Can I help you look for it?
Thanks, but we've already looked pretty much everywhere.
Huh. Well, maybe what you all need then is a little bit of a break. You know, something to take your mind off of it. And I have just the perfect thing. Sir Percival and I came up with a new joke. All right, you ready? Knock, knock.
I'm not really in much of a mood for a joke.
Not in the mood, but I'm Sir Laughs-a-Lot, not Sir Laughs-a-little. I tell jokes, huh? Well, if that's not going to work, well, how about another sword fighting lesson? Do you think that can help?
Maybe later.
Albert, I have an idea. Why don't I go and ask the servants and see if any of them have seen it?
Oh, I could ask Hook.
And I can ask Sir Percival and the other knights.
Oh, thank you, everyone. I'll look around here some more.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure we're going to track it down. Just call me Sir Looks-a-Lot.
Possibly under it. It's just it's kinda... Oh! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Oh! I lost the Book of Truth and I found a headache. Oh!
Hello there.
Your Grace,
Is something the matter?
the Book of Truth. The Book of Truth Eldrick gave me. The large one, the big one he's had for years and made all his notes in. It was here earlier, but now it's gone. Me and the gang have been looking everywhere, but I still can't find it.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, it's just a dusty old book anyway, right? Quiet, you. You really shouldn't get yourself worked up about something that doesn't really matter.
But it does matter. I mean, with all due respect, Your Grace, studying the Book of Truth is important. If I want to learn more about God and absolute truth, then I need to study His Word. It's where the Knight's Code comes from.
Is that what Eldrick told you?
Yes!
Albert, he's only telling you that so you'll believe like him and do what you're told.
That's not what Eldrick said.
It's just a book of fairy tales written a long, long time ago. How does he know that the book of truth is God's word? How do you know what absolute truth is?
Because I...
Albert, I'm sorry you lost your book. But remember, you don't need that book to help you become a knight. I'll help you if you help me. But don't forget, I need to know about the king's plans and that banquet that he's planning by tomorrow. So I can plan. I need to know the king's plans, where he's going, so that I can plan the banquet. Okay? You've had a long day. I think you need a good night's rest. Tell Eldrick I said so. Good night.
I'm sorry, Albert. Cook hasn't seen it.
Well, thanks for trying.
But I brought you an apple. And it really is an apple, not an onion.
Thanks, Your Highness. I'm just not really that hungry right now, but I'll save it for later.
Maybe Sir Lancelot was right. Maybe what you need is a break. We could play a game.
I don't know, Princess.
Oh, come on, Albert. Playing games always cheered me up, especially using my imagination.
Fine. What did you have in mind?
Well, if you're not going to eat your apple, we could play toss with it. And every time one of us catches it, we have to say something funny, like a horse, dressed like a gentleman, riding in a carriage pulled by people.
All right, I'm game.
Oh, good. All right. You stand, well, maybe a little over here.
Here?
Yep,
What
like
is-
that. Perfect. Okay. Ready?
So do I just start?
Yes.
Oh, okay. A jester doing a cartwheel and crashing into a suit of armor?
George, being chased by a dog, being chased by a cat, being chased by a mouse.
Sir Lancelot fishing and he catches George.
Does Sir Lancelot fish? Would he wear his armor when he fishes? Oh, I can't picture Sir Lancelot without his armor, so I guess he would. Okay, Sir Lancelot fishes and he pulls George. And when he sees George, he realizes that he has his giant gummy worm and starts eating it.
Okay. Sir Lancelot doesn't know what to do. Then, on the shore of the lake, washes up his grandma's picnic basket. And inside is his grandma's famous banana cream pie. He takes the pie and smashes it into George's face.
I don't think George would like that. He trades the gummy worm for a pie. And he's so excited to have his pie, he smashes it in his face. It must be delicious.
Okay. Give me a moment to think here. Then Sir Lancelot wakes up at a royal ball, but instead of wearing suits and bow ties, everyone's holding stuffed animals and wearing pajamas.
And instead of dancing, they have a big pillow fight and feathers go everywhere. Oh, dear me.
Princess, well done. I'm sorry, Albert. No one I spoke to has found the Book of Life, or the Book of Truth.
Oh, well, thanks for trying, Eldrick.
We'll keep trying tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what friends are for, Al.
It's getting late, everyone. I think it's time for us to get some food in our bellies and then get some sleep for the night.
Oh.
Good idea. Well, hey, do you know what time of day a knight needs to be especially on guard?
Wait, hold on. I think I know. Let me guess. Nighttime?
You've learned so much. I'm so proud. That's right.
Not too hard.
Albert, why don't you have supper with me tonight, and then we can find a spare bedroom where you can sleep.
Oh, thank you, Eldrick.
Yeah, sleep is it's vital for you to get a good night's sleep so you can have good training, because in order to be a good knight, you need to have a good night.
Okay, I will.
And I really want to see you bright and early tomorrow morning for your second day of training. I don't want you to be like George, dragging his feet. Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, Sir Lancelot. Good night, Albert, Eldrick. I'll see you tomorrow. I wonder what I'll dream about tonight.
This way, Albert.
Oh. Eldrick, wait. Can I tell you something?
Well, of course. Let's have a seat.
Oh. Well, you guys were looking around for the Book of Truth. The Duchess found me here in the courtyard.
She did she?
Yes, and I told her everything that happened. But then she said something strange. She said I shouldn't be so worried that I lost the Book of Truth because it's not that important. She said that the Book of Truth, look, I know what she said couldn't have matched what you said, but she sounded so sure. She said that the Book of Truth is just made up of a bunch of fairy tales and that we can't know that it's God's word.
And it's just as I feared. The Duchess is not on the side of good.
You mean she's bad?
I'm afraid so. She's telling you lies to undermine your training.
But she's been so nice to me.
That may be, but the Duchess has shown which side she's on by trying to make you doubt God and His Word.
I'm not sure what to do, Eldrick.
Albert, you must make a decision. If you're on the side of God, you'll be at peace with Him. But if you're not on His side, you'll be at war with Him. Do you remember how I told you earlier about the spiritual armor that God gives us? We started with the belt of truth. Next comes the breastplate of righteousness, and then the shoes of peace. The breastplate of righteousness helps us to do what's right. The shoes of peace help us to tell the truth to other people, even people like the Duchess. Come, my boy, let's go get some supper.
Is there anything more satisfying than a hard day's work? My plan is coming together quite nicely. I've got that young Albert just where I want him. all he can think about is becoming a knight. He'd do absolutely anything. He has no idea that I stole the book of truth. And next, I'm going to steal the crown. I'll send my servants to follow the king, and they'll take care of everything. The king will never return, and I'll be ready to steal the crown before the princess can take her father's place. Yeah. I'll be queen before that silly princess can even imagine it.